Hi, I'm Sherry Harris, owner of LifeSource. The benefits of quality water have never been more apparent. That is why Bay Area families know a LifeSource whole house water system is their essential home appliance. No regular maintenance and no worrying. We build, install, and stand behind every system. So start your new year right. Call our U.S. factory at 1-800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. LifeSource. Taste and feel the difference.
Warranty limitations apply.
Good evening, everyone. We're in Owatonna's beautiful high school, just a couple years old now. The Huskies getting ready to take on the Faribault Falcons in girls basketball action tonight. Of course, Owatonna boys are in Nomeland Gym, but we're here with the ladies. We'll have the boys game on Friday when they go to Winona. The Huskies having a very good season, are 12-4 in the Big Nine. They're 15-7 overall. Faribault Falcons also are having a successful year. They're 11-10 overall, 9-7 in the Big Nine, and they have been without their best player, Mira Williams, the junior, who was, before she got hurt, she was 30th in the state in scoring, averaging over 20 points a game. And obviously taking that punch out of your lineup is going to, it's going to hurt. They are coming off a win, are the Falcons, and they are right behind. They're in 5th place. Owatonna is in 4th place. Faribault is in 5th place in the Big Nine. There are 12 teams in the Big Nine Conference. So that's not too shabby at all in the top 5. And without your best player, that's actually pretty good. I was just going to bring up the Big Nine standings. The Rochester Mayo Spartans are undefeated in the conference. They're 14-0. Red Wing is 15-2. Northfield is 15-3. Owatonna's 12-4. And then Faribault is 9-7. 8-7 is Mankato. Those are the only teams that have winning records in the Big Nine. Overall on the season, Mayo is 22-1. Red Wing is 20-4. Northfield is 18-5. Owatonna is 15-7. And as I said earlier, Faribault 11-10. Mankato West is 11-11 on the year. Coming into this game, the Faribault Falcons rank 6th in the conference in offense and 5th in defense, if I remember correctly. I counted it up before the game. The number 1 offensive team in the league, as you would guess, is Mayo. They're averaging 83 points a game. That's a lot of points. They are not the best defensive team in the league. That is Northfield at just 40 points per game. These Owatonna Huskies average 63 and give up 43. The Faribault Falcons average 58 and give up 53. And again, they took over 20 points out of their lineup with Williams. Now, I had a coach tell me one time, a college coach, after a conference leading scorer in the MIAC, this was a MIAC conference coach, I said, how are you going to replace the leading scorer in the conference this year? And he said, it's amazing, but you think, how are we going to do it? But it always seems to happen. It may not be 1 or 2 guys. It may be 3 that make up the difference. So that's what you need. You need to get to that same level offensively. Good to see Amir not on crutches here today. She looks like she's healing pretty well. And that doesn't surprise me. Strong young lady. And strong mind, too, right? So the Falcons and the Huskies about set to do battle, and they played down in Faribault earlier this year. The Huskies defeated the Falcons. That was the night that Faribault came to Owatonna and knocked off the Huskies after they had lost a couple of games. And it seemed like they might have found their way, but unfortunately they've been without one of their leading players as well. Brewer Wolf's been out with a bad ankle. They're hoping to get him ready for the playoffs, which are about a month away. Williams will not play the rest of this basketball season. They're hoping she's back for fast-pitch softball in the spring. She is such a good athlete. So the Huskies are warming up in the basket kind of in front of me. I'm at midcourt, or trying to be up on the balcony of sorts. Just a beautiful facility here. It's got home of the Huskies in bold blue letters. They got a Husky head, which faces the opposite way. The scorer's table is just below us. This is the visitor's side that we sit on. The home side faces the scorer's table. Now, when I broadcast, I really prefer to face the scorer's table because then you can see when people are checking in and everything. It's harder to keep up with when when you don't see them as they're checking in. But anticipate a good game here today between these two teams. Obviously, a terrific rivalry that goes back way, way, way back. The Owatonna Huskies and the Faribault Falcons. If I get a boys score, I'll let you know. I'm not going to hold my breath that I get one, but if I do, I will share it with you. The wrestlers wrestle on Thursday. They travel to Albert Lee. They have a wrestle. They have to wrestle. I can't remember who it is now. See if I got that right in front of me here. They're in Section 1 AAA wrestling. Rochester Century got the number 1 seed. That has to be the first time that's ever happened. I don't remember a Rochester school being. Mayo's had some good teams over the years, but I don't remember them ever being a 1 seed. Anyway, the Faribault Falcons travel to Albert Lee on Thursday. They wrestle Albert Lee at 6 o'clock. Initially, they were supposed to. I thought I saw in the bracket originally they were going to wrestle somebody else before they wrestled Albert Lee. That somebody else might have forfeited. In any event, they are the number 7 seed. Albert Lee is the number 2 seed. Century is the 1 seed. They will wrestle Rochester John Marshall on Thursday night. These are all 6 o'clock starts. If the Falcons were to upset Albert Lee, they would wrestle at 7 o'clock. Yeah, I am right. They will wrestle. Northfield and Austin also go to Albert Lee. And whoever wins the Faribault Albert Lee match will wrestle the winner of Northfield and Austin. The championship will be in Rochester, but the semifinals are at Rochester Century and at Albert Lee. Gee, the semis also used to be in Rochester, if I remember right. So Northfield is the 3 seed, Century is the 1 seed, Albert Lee is the 2 seed, the 4 seed is Owatonna. They wrestle male. That could be an interesting match. They wrestle at Rochester Century. The winner of that match will take on the winner of Century and John Marshall, and that will more than likely be Century. I'm not just saying that because they're the 1 seed, but they are dominant compared to John Marshall. I always thought, when is the day going to be that Rochester combines and puts together a superstar wrestling team? You got all them schools and all them people, and they really have never had great wrestling. But they do this year. Century, the number 1 seed. So the Huskies, it must be Parents' Night or something, are lined up at the baseline to my right. The Falcons have gone back down to the locker room. Our All Prep Sports Boosters bring you our broadcast here tonight. They include Taji Jewelry in downtown Kenyon, Northland Farm Systems, H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville will bring you our statistics tonight. Fanning and Associates, Faribault Transportation, Community Resource Bank with branches in Faribault, in Roseville, in Northfield, and in Cannon Falls. By the Minnesota Air National Guard, Fairway Foods in both Faribault and Owatonna, Federated Mutual Insurance here in Owatonna. This is the Federated Court, I might add. They're also bringing you our broadcast tonight here from their beautiful facility where the cheerleaders are getting people primed and ready to go here in Owatonna. It's the Huskies and the Falcons in Big 9 Conference girls basketball here on the mighty
Valentine's Day is the perfect time to let your sweetheart know you'd choose them all over again. Taji Jewelry downtown Kenyon is the place to go for diamonds. flowers fade, candy is gone in a heartbeat. Diamonds or other jewelry remind your special someone of your love every time they see your gift. Diamonds are forever, and your loved one doesn't want just any diamond. They want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
Unleash the beast with Coyote, the tractor that tears through tough like it's nothing. From the first start to the final haul, Coyote delivers non-stop, no-quit power. You've got the land. Now take control with a machine that never backs down. Get behind the strength. Get behind Coyote. Rule the ground with Coyote today. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer, Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna, or online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
File your taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and so easy. H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed.
Finding health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning-Hange at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold, or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit minnesotacoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups. We will begin with the visiting team from Faribault. At forward, a sophomore, number 0, Fiona Boyd. At guard, a sophomore, number 3, Audrey DeBruzzi. At guard, a freshman, number 10, Kayla Perkin. At guard, an 8th grader, number 24, Bailey Gunderson. At forward, a junior, number 33, Olivia Strickland. And now for your Owatonna Huskies. Starting at guard, a senior, number 2, Addie Langlois. At forward, a senior, number 10, Jessica Fisher. At forward, a junior, number 11, Jersey Coleman. At guard, a sophomore, number 25, Leah Lechner. And at guard, a senior, number 31, Sophia Schlotterhoff. And now, let's play basketball.
All right, we're ready for the basketball game between the Owatonna Huskies, the Faribault Falcons. Their rosters, as usual, don't include the heights on them. I was told it's a data privacy issue these days. That's what I was told, because nobody has them much anymore. Huskies going right to left and the Falcons left to right in your radio dial. I guarantee at the state tournament they'll have heights in the program, so I don't think that it's data privacy issue. Striefland is at the center of that, standing right on the nose of the Husky dog, or sort of the ear, I guess. And the tap is controlled by Faribault. Kylie Birkin has it, the 9th grader, point guard for the Falcons. And they look to trap the ball, it looks like Owatonna does. The pass goes cross court to Bailey Gunderson. She's an 8th grader, and she's in trouble, and it's going to be stolen as she tried to pass it back to Birkin. And the layup is no good by the Huskies, and coming out of there with it after the turnover, no harm, no foul, I guess, is Gunderson. Gunderson passes it to Birkin. Now they get it in the corner. 3 by Striefland is off iron, no good. Rebound, Gunderson battles for it. She'll pass it out front. Birkin for 3, partially blocked. It's saved in by Striefland. Voigt kind of had it knocked off her hands. Coming flying up the floor, the Huskies. The layup is up and good. Yeah, they get down the floor in a hurry. Addison Langlois scores. She's a senior. And it's 2-0 Huskies out of the gate. All their stats tonight will be a service of H&R Block as Gunderson threw it off the leg of somebody, got it back in the corner. Now they bounce it into Voigt, and it's stolen away, and it's another turnover. As the pass goes cross court, a left-handed dribble. Langlois, here's a 3 by Coleman. It's short. Rebound taken down by Faribault. Coming out of there with it are the Falcons. DeBruzzi comes up the floor, passes it to, let's see, Voigt had it, and she got fouled.
Foul on number 11. Coleman, her first. Team first.
The foul's on Coleman. Jersey, that's her first. A former Falcon, by the way. The Colemans, great people. There's a triple from the left corner. It's no good. Rebound taken down by, well, it's a long rebound. Nobody's got it yet. It rolls like a bowling ball. It's picked up by the Huskies. A lob pass underneath to Coleman. Coleman steps back off glass, missed it. Rebound taken down by Striefland. She'll let everybody clear and bring it up with a right-handed dribble. Now picked up her dribble. She bounces it to Birkin. Kylie is going to take one dribble to her left. Gets it to Voigt, and again, she turned and got, lost the ball and lost the ball again, and we're going to have another foul on Owatonna. I think somebody put butter on the ball.
Fouls on Fisher.
Jessica Fisher gets called for the foul. Yeah, they're getting very physical, are the Huskies. They realize Faribault does not go super deep. Birkin throws it out to DeBruzzi, takes a couple of dribbles to her right. She'll bounce it into Striefland, and again, it's another turnover by the Faribault Falcons. Coming back the other way, Owatonna. Coleman's going to shoot a long-range jumper. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Striefland. Faribault's lucky. The Huskies are cold here early. It's 2-0. Pass goes to DeBruzzi. Almost lost it. Voigt has it. Gets it out front to Burke, and another bad pass. Striefland going to get it underneath the basket. DeBruzzi gets it back out to Gunderson. Gunderson takes a dribble. There's 17 seconds on the shot clock. There really is not much offense being run here by the Falcons. Here's a Voigt long-range jumper, and it's good. It's a long 2. Just inside the three-point line by Fiona Voigt. And it's 3-2. Or excuse me, it's 2-2. They thought it was a 3 initially, the scoreboard, but no, it was a 2. There's a long 3. It's no good by Owatonna. Rebound battle for. We got a Striefland tie-up with Jessica Fisher. Fisher's a senior. And I would guess she's about 6 feet tall. Again, they don't have heights on the programs for either teams. As inbounding it will be Owatonna. They lob it in to Fisher. Knocking it away, Striefland. To get it back behind on the right wing to go with it. She got by the defender in the corner. Coleman's going to shoot the 3. It's an air ball. Rebound taken down. Boy, are they cold. We're tied at 2. 14:45 to go, first half. Again, lob passes against this zone. As Voigt is double-teamed in the corner, she's going to throw it all the way across court to Birkin. Fakes the shot, goes in, floaters, good. Smart play by Kylie Birkin to get by the defender. And it's 4-2 Faribault with 14:23 to go in the half. I don't know that the Huskies are going to stay this cold the entire game. Pass goes on the left wing to Coleman. Gets the ball back out front. They bounce it on the right side. And a good movement here in the Owatonna offense. Coleman looking to go to the basket. And right under the basket gets about a 5-footer, I guess. There's Coleman, and we're tied at 4. 13:58 to go. Birkin will pass it cross court to Gunderson. Gunderson, again, they use up their dribble a little early. Pass over to DeBruzzi. DeBruzzi, you want to get rid of that ball before you're trapped. There's a turnover again. Coming back the other way, the Huskies. That was a travel that wasn't called. They get the back on the right wing for 3. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Owatonna. And we're going to have a foul called, I think, on Birkin. That'll be her first. So Birkin gets called for the foul. And the Huskies will inbound the ball across the floor with the basketball. Is Finley Roloff. She's a freshman. Will inbound the ball and turns it over. Birkin gets the steal. Passes it to Drewitz, who's in the game. Back to Birkin. Birkin faked the shot, and she'll get it to Voigt. Voigt passes it in the lane. Strieflin goes in and gets fouled. Good job by Faribault to attack the basket there. And I think that's going to be the second foul on Owatonna's Coleman, and it is. Strieflin's free throw is no good. We're tied at 4. She makes this. Of course, Coleman has to sit on a cushioned chair with the 2 fouls. They're not going to keep her in there in danger of getting her third. So Strieflin's next free throw is also no good. Rebound, Voigt almost had it. As both free throws were missed. Owatonna's got the ball, and it's tied at 4. Faribault playing their, well, looks like they got a little matchup here. Looking to dribble, penetrate. They bounce it inside, and Voigt steals the ball. That was a great job by the defense. Right side, Birkin for 3, and it's bottom of the net. Birkin hits the bomb, and it's 7-4 Faribault. And the Huskies are going to take a timeout. Pat Webb is the head coach of the Owatonna Huskies. Bill Bardahl, the head coach of the Faribault Falcons, with 12:54 to go in the first half. Our score is Faribault 7, Owatonna 4.
You train hard. You play harder. Now it's time to level up. The Minnesota Air National Guard isn't just a part-time job, it's a launch pad. Get elite training, real-world experience, and college paid for while staying close to home. You've got the drive. We've got the mission. Call 1-800-835-3764. Your future doesn't wait. Neither do we.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Well, while we were away, Owatonna had a turnover, and then Faribault turned it right back over. 7-4, Falcons lead it. Owatonna has the basketball right to left on your radio dial. They bounce it out high. They definitely have a height advantage to the Huskies, but they haven't taken advantage of it yet. Dribbling to her left, here's another 3 in the corner. It's another air ball. Rebound taken down by Voigt. As Drewitz brings the ball up across midcourt, pass it left side to Birkin. She'll loop it. They'll get it out to Strieflin. Strieflin had the ball taken right away. Coming back the other way are the Huskies. And she almost lost the ball. Gets it in the corner. Faking right, going left baseline, up off glass. No good. Rebound is saved in by Birkin to Strieflin. Faribault already has 5 turnovers in this half. Owatonna's not scored off any of them. Gunderson bounces it back out front. Birkin swings it to Drewitz. Now they get it to Voigt. Good spacing on the floor here. Birkin for 3, and it's good. Kylie Birkin hits another triple. She's got 8, and it's 10-4 Faribault. Thanks to some cold shooting by the Huskies. Out front with the basketball, bouncing it on the left wing. They get the ball to, there's a shot up, no good, and we're going to have a foul. That's Birkin. It's her second. And it is. With Williams out, Birkin, their leading scorer, you can't afford to lose her.
Fisher to the line for the Huskies.
At the free throw line, I think, I can't see her number, is roll. No, this isn't roll off. Misses the free throw badly.
For the Huskies. Vanderveen into the game for the Falcons.
This is Jessica Fisher. She'll have another. Striefland's going to have a seat on the cushion chair. She missed them both. Rebound taken down by Vanderveen for Faribault. Brenna Vanderveen is a sophomore for the Falcons. And here's another turnover. Layup is good by Owatonna. Getting the layup was Lechner. She's a sophomore, Leah Lechner. And it's 10-6 Faribault. Gunderson puts the ball on the deck, almost loses it. We're going to have a foul called on Addison Langlois, her first. So Langlois gets the foul called. Birkin will inbound it right in front of the Owatonna coaches. Falcons going left to right on your radio dial. Drewitz walks it into the front court, bounces it to the free throw line. Pass in the corner for 3. Birkin missed it. Rebound Gunderson, weak side. Bounces it behind her. Drewitz dribbles baseline. She's trapped in trouble. Gets it to Voigt. Free throw line extended left. Now Birkin. Birkin will pass it back to Voigt after a couple dribbles. Here's Gunderson for 3. It's bottom of the net by Gunderson. The 8th grader hits the 3rd triple of the first half for the Falcons. They're up 13-6. Coach Bardall shouting instructions to his team. Looks like they're playing the man here, but they want to sag a little bit in the lane, it appears. Swing over to the left wing. Owatonna, dribble penetration, kick in the corner. Lechner dribbles to her left, gets it back behind her now in the corner. Owatonna right side with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's knocked away. Owatonna's got to hurry. 4 seconds. Shots up. It's no good. It's an air ball. And coming out of there with it is Voigt. Voigt passing on the left wing to Birkin. Birkin bounces it underneath. They get it underneath the basket. Up. Oh, my. She rushed the layup. Drewitz had a wide open bunny, but she rushed the shot, or it would have been a 15-6 lead. Owatonna's going to make a bunch of substitution. Coleman's back in the game. Now remember, she has 2 fouls. So if I'm Faribault, I'm going right at her. 13-6, Faribault leads it. Coleman, I believe, is our leading scorer. Pass goes on the right wing. I don't know that for fact, I guess. Pass goes on the left side, but she took the most shots when she was in there to start the game. Now she's going to bully her way to the basket. Missed it. Rebound taken down by Gunderson. Gunderson, only an 8th grader. It's amazing to me how good she rebounds. Bounce pass goes on the left side. They get it to Voigt. Voigt spins, gets it over to Birkin for 3. Missed it. Rebound put back up, and it's good by Drewitz. Nobody boxed her out. And Eve Drewitz scores. The Falcons are up 15-6 with 8:44 to go in the half. Down the lane, Lechner layup, no good. Rebound taken down by Birkin. Coach Barnald saying, go, go, go. And she almost got trapped. Drewitz gets it back to Birkin. Swings it left side, Gunderson. Gunderson scoops it in the corner. They try to get it into Voigt. It's going to be a foul on Owatonna trying to steal the ball again. Foul's going to be on Tegan Krischke. She's a junior. So Krischke gets called for the foul, and Vanderveen's going to take a seat, and Striefland's going to check back in. Birkin will trigger the ball into the corner to Voigt. Gets it to Gunderson. Dribbles out top, bounces it out there to Drewitz. Drewitz passes it left side to Birkin. Out front they go to Strieflin. Passes it right side. Voigt open. 3 is an air ball. Rebound taken down by Coleman. They got to stop the dribbler. She was dribbling and everybody was turning their heads behind. She missed the shot. Rebound taken out by Owatonna and almost a steal by Gunderson as she tried to step between two blue jerseyed Huskies in their blue with white. Falcons in their white with green. As DeBruzzi's going to check back in for Faribault, and Gunderson's going to get a breather with 8:01 to go in the half. It's 15-6. Faribault leads by 9. Coleman's having trouble finding somebody, and it's stolen away. Owatonna's third turnover of this first half. DeBruzzi bounces it to Drewitz. Drewitz goes inside the lane, has it knocked away, and we're going to have another foul on Owatonna. The foul's going to be on Roloff, the freshman, her first. So checking back in is Jessica Fisher. Coleman will sit down. Remember, she's got those 2 fouls. They don't want her to get her third. They want to keep her in there on offense. Pass goes outside, and it's stolen away. Faribault has another turnover. Their 7th. They're lucky Owatonna's not cashed in on these. Lechner goes in. Layup, missed it. Rebound taken down by Drewitz. Drewitz brings it across midcourt. Will pass it in front of her to Voigt. Voigt bounces it to Birkin. A long 3 is no good from the volleyball attack line. Rebound taken down by Fisher. Fisher brings it across midcourt, or I should say gets it to Lechner, who brings it across midcourt. Swings it back to Fisher. Fisher way out beyond the three-point line. Gets it back out. I don't know, I'd use that height if I were them. The pass goes in the corner. There's a 3 by the freshman. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, they go back to the freshman. Gets it out front to Fisher. Swings it on the left side to Lechner. Lechner looks to dribble penetrate. Fisher swings it in the left corner. Couple of dribbles. They get it to Fisher for 3. It's bottom of the net. Fisher hits the triple. It was a line drive 3. 5 points off turnovers for Owatonna. They're down by 6. Believe it or not, they got more turnovers and points off of them than Faribault does. And Faribault's ahead. Drewitz left side. Another bad pass stolen away. Another turnover. Here come the Huskies right to left. And we're going to have a foul running up the floor. Drewitz will get called for the foul. Gunderson's going to check back in for Faribault. Coleman's coming in because it's offense, remember. Also coming in for Owatonna is going to be, well, I don't have that number written on here. I thought I wrote every number on the roster in my score sheet. In the corner, here's a triple left side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Coleman. Coleman turns around, shoots, and scores. She's got the ability to score with both hands. That's a nice luxury to have. Birkin brings it across midcourt, passes it over to Voigt. In the corner, Strieflin. Strieflin bounces. Another bad pass. They're lucky to keep it. Cross-court pass. DeBruzzi goes in. She gets bumped. No call. Shots no good. Rebounds taken down. Coleman had it. DeBruzzi almost stole it, and they say the ball's going to go back to Faribault. Coleman looks at her coach and says, really? The official says, yeah, we pointed White. It's White's ball. As Coleman has a conversation there. Coleman has peach tennies. I mean, they're really peach. Out front, it's Gunderson. Almost turns it over and back, and she does, they say. Man, oh, man. That's the 9th turnover by the Falcons, and they're ahead by 4 with 5:57 to go in the half. If the Huskies weren't shooting so poorly, they certainly would not have this lead. Owatonna has just 3 turnovers. As Owatonna brings the ball right to left on your radio dial, it's Sophia Schlotteroff. She's a senior. Gets it out front to Coleman. Coleman guarded by Voigt. Passes it left side. It's a pass in the corner to Fisher. She drives baseline, has it knocked away by Strieflin. It'll belong to Owatonna. They have 5 seconds on their shot clock when they inbound it. Coach Webb reminding them there's 5 seconds for them to get a playoff. Trigger person will be Schlotteroff under the basket. They line up 2 on either side of the lane. It looks like the old inbounds play we used to run. He throws it on the right wing. 1 dribble left. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Coleman throws it up, misses it off glass. And I'm not sure if it was a shot clock violation or not. I know it wasn't a basket. And Owatonna, that's going to be a turnover in my book. That'll be their 4th. And so the Birkin will inbound it for Faribault. Gets it into Gunderson. Bounces it back to Birkin. Passes it across the timeline to Voigt. Goes right to the basket. Scooped it, and it's blocked by Fisher. Coming back the other way, Owatonna throws it ahead. Nice pass to Coleman for a bunny. That was a beautiful pass by Finley Roloff, the freshman, to Jersey Coleman, the junior. Coleman's got 6 points in very limited action because of foul issues. And all of a sudden, what was a 9-point lead by Faribault is now 2, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They have gone on a 7-0 run. Coach Bardall says, I've seen enough. We got to make
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
Faribault up 15-13. They have the ball. Some token pressure put on by Owatonna. They look to trap the ball again. They swing it in the corner. Striefland's going to shoot a 3. Comes up air. Rebound taken down by Owatonna. They can take the lead or tie here. Pass on the right wing. Lecter gets it back out front. They swing it. Now she has it way out front. Back on the left wing. Langlois. They get it to Roloff. The freshman bounces at top of the key. She'll go into the lane and shoot the shot to score. Will Lechner. Leah Lechner scores. She's got 4, and we're tied at 15. Faribault had a 15-6 lead. Voigt turns. First turnovers and points off of them haven't helped matters, and they just turned it over again. Double-digit turnovers here in the first half for the Falcons. They're really fortunate it's a tie game. Here's a triple. It's another air ball. Saved right into the hands of Striefland by the Owatonna Husky. Coming flying up the floor is Voigt. Gunderson, they got to get back to attacking that basket. Voigt gets fouled. Trying to gamble to get the ball was Roloff. It'll be her second. Man, they go after the ball. They're like shark or piranha. After some meat. And I love it. That's a good way to play defense. As the Huskies will bring in a couple more subs. They know that Faribault does not go that deep, so I'm sure they're trying to tire him out here. Voigt at the free throw line. That's why they got so much pace in their game. And Voigt makes the first free throw. It almost sat on the back bracket and went through. All that matters, it'll show in the box scores a made free throw. Coleman's going to check back in. And the free throw by Voigt made them both. Both of them hit the back bracket, went straight up and then down. What matters is she made them. It's 17-15. Falcons, 4 minutes to go in this first half. Owatonna's Fisher at the top of the key. Hit a 3 earlier. Lob pass Coleman right under the basket, scores. And if she gets it that deep, she's unstoppable. She's got 8 points. She was right under the basket. Birkin thought about a 3. Passes it out to Drewitz. Drewitz dribbles to the top of the key. Over to Gunderson. She'll give it back to Drewitz. They're way out near midcourt. Now it's Gunderson. Gunderson, one dribble to her right. Gets it back to Drewitz. Pass goes to Voigt. Voigt turns, goes into the basket. Missed the scoop shot. Rebound, Coleman comes flying up. They got to stop the dribbler. She's going to go all the way, and it's blocked by Drewitz. Drewitz came flying over and blocked the ball. Coach Webb thought it was a foul, but I thought she got all ball. And with 3:21 to go in the half, that was an amazing play by Drewitz. Coleman is a big young lady, and Drewitz just a little thing, and she got the block. Pass goes on the right side. They get it back out front. Coleman's is a really solid athlete. Here's a triple. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Drewitz. Uh-oh, she almost had it stolen. Gets it ahead to Gunderson. Gunderson bounces it in the corner. Another deflected pass. They got to be more careful. Here's a Birkin three, and it's bottom of the net. Man, that young lady can shoot. Her third triple. She's got 11. It's 20-17 Falcons with 2:51 to go in the half. Well, maybe they weathered the storm. Bounce pass goes to Coleman. Coleman holding that ball. Will hand it off on the left side. Lechner goes in. Off glass. Missed it. Rebound taken out by Drewitz. Drewitz passes it to Gunderson. She'll bring it up the floor. And then just got to keep that bounce going. You don't want to pick it up before you get trapped. Hands it off to Drewitz. Drewitz is looking. And again, a deflected pass. We got a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Faribault. I don't think that's a bad description. It's like piranha or shark after meat. Huskies going after that ball. It really is the way to play defense. Bringing the ball up. Drewitz swings it to Gunderson. In the corner, Striefland. Back to Gunderson. And again, ball's poked away. Bounces it out front to Drewitz. Drewitz dribbles to her left. Birkin another three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound put back up by Voigt. No good. She falls down trying to get after the ball. So does Gunderson. And it's going to go to Owatonna. Coach Bardall clapping the applauding the effort. That's their 11th or 12th turnover this first half, and they're ahead by 3. Minute 56 to go, mainly because the Huskies have been colder than ice. We had a travel on the Huskies. That's their 5th turnover. Faribault has yet to score off a turnover, believe it or not. The Huskies have scored 7 points off the Faribault turnovers. But Faribault leads by 3. Again, Coleman comes out. They don't want her to get a foul here. She's only going in on offense. Gunderson brings the ball up across midcourt. And again, just across the timeline, their offense is really operating too high here. Drewitz bounces it, and it's another turnover. Pass goes ahead, and it's turned right back over. Drewitz steals it, gets it ahead to Birkin. Birkin in the open floor, passes it right side. Striefland, 15-footer, is short. Probably rushed that shot. Minute 23 to go. Here's another three. Bang! Taken by Langlois. Her first triple. That's the second three for the Huskies, and we're tied at 20 with 1:09 to go. Here's a three by Birkin. No good. Rebound. Another one by Gunderson. Out front, Voigt. She'll fall down with the ball. She'll be fouled in the process. I mean, they go after that ball.
Foul is on Scala for the Huskies. That's her first personal foul. Team foul number 8.
Again, there's a number here that I didn't write in the book or something. I thought I wrote them all in. You have to get them off the QR code thing, so I thought I wrote them in all before the game. Voigt is going to miss. Nope, another one that hits the back. She's made 3 free throws that way. What are the odds? It hits the back bracket, went straight up and in. DeBruzzi's going to check in here for the Faribault Falcons for Birkin. They don't want her to get a foul with 61 seconds to go in the half. Birkin with 11, including 3 threes. And this second one's no good. Faribault's 3 for 6 at the free throw line. 0 for 2 is Owatonna. 21-20 Falcons, 53 seconds to go in the half. Faribault's led this entire half. Here's a three by Langlois. Bang! There goes the lead. First lead for the Huskies, 23-21. Gunderson across midcourt again, picks up her dribble. Probably a little too soon. Drewitz gets it underneath. Beautiful pass to Voigt for the layup. Gorgeous post-entry pass to Voigt for the layup. 23 apiece. That's what Faribault needs to get back to. Coleman sets a screen on Drewitz. Gets the ball back top of the key. Dribbles to her left. Lobs it underneath to Fisher. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Voigt. So Voigt gets called for the blocking foul.
Foul is on Voigt.
That's her first.
Team foul number 5.
Only 5 fouls on the Falcons. Falcons are in the bonus. Langlois will inbound it to Coleman. Coleman passes out front to Lechner. In the corner is Langlois for 3, and it's no good. Rebound taken out Fisher. Out front Lechner. Dribbles to her left, gets it in the corner, is another 3. It's no good. Rebound taken out. Faribault can't grab the ball. Gunderson tries, but that'll be the first half. And the first half is in the book. Owatonna 23. Faribault 23. Falcons led most of the half, had as much as a 9-point lead. The Huskies only led by, 1 or 2 at 1 point in the first half. We'll have all our statistics, the service of the friendly people at H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. At H&R Block, they know taxes. Right after these messages.
This Valentine's Day, skip the restaurant line and make it special with Cashwise Foods. Treat yourself to sweet Driscoll strawberries, just $3.99. And 4 Brothers ribeye steak, $12.99 each for a dinner worth staying in for. Don't forget fresh baked treats, from beautiful cakes to indulgent cookies, and add the perfect finishing touch with Valentine's bouquets starting at $10.99. This Valentine's, make it memorable, make it easy. Only at Cashwise.
Cashwise Foods.
File your taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and so easy. H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed.
Rain or shine, mud or dust, nothing stands in the way of a Coyote. Dominate your land with strength, style, and serious muscle. No excuses, no limits, just pure performance. That's Coyote Power. Get to your dealer now and take command in a brand new Coyote tractor. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna, or online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
It's halftime here in Owatonna. The Huskies and the Falcons are tied at 23 apiece. As usual, we'll go over the visiting team scoring first. All of these statistics are a service of H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. At H&R Block, man, do they know taxes. They're the numbers people. Faribault had 11 turnovers in the first half, 7 points for Owatonna. That's how they got back in it. They were down by 9, and then there was a flurry of turnovers. In fact, during those 4 turnovers, they scored 3 times. That's how they got back in it. Faribault had no points off 6 Owatonna turnovers, so it's 7-0 in points off turnovers in favor of the Huskies. 4 3-point baskets by Faribault, 3 3-point baskets by Owatonna. Huskies are 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and the Falcons are 3 for 6 from the charity stripe. Kylie Birkin, the freshman for Faribault, leads the way with 11 points. Leading scorer on the floor for both teams. 7 by Fiona Voigt. 3 for Bailey Gunderson on a triple. And Eve Drewitz had 2 points in the first half for Faribault. We'll take a look at Owatonna's scoring right after this 2-minute
This
timeout.
Valentine's, enjoy a romantic night at J. Moll's Bowl in Faribault, where you always strike a great meal. Phone 507-323-8228 for reservations. The menu includes a 16-ounce prime rib meal with roasted potatoes, a vegetable, and dinner roll for $29.95. Every meal comes with a glass of wine. Of course, must be 21 to enjoy that. There will be chocolate, roses. J. Moll's Bowl is Faribault's fun center with various bowling packages also available. J. Moll's Bowl, 1902 4th Street Northwest, Faribault. Valentine's Day is the perfect time to let your sweetheart know you'd choose them all over again. Taji Jewelry downtown Kenyon is the place to go for diamonds. Flowers fade, candy is gone in a heartbeat. Diamonds or other jewelry remind your special someone of your love every time they see your gift. Diamonds are forever, and your loved one doesn't want just any diamond. They want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit minnesotacoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their like-magic nationwide parts locator. New and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires. 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
4 players scored total for Owatonna in the first half. 8 by Addison Langlois, including 2 threes. Jersey Coleman has 8 points, all on baskets under the basket or layups. And then they've got 4 off the bench. Or no, I'm sorry, she did start. Leah Lechner, the sophomore, had 4 points. And Jessica Fisher had 3. Actually, Owatonna had no points off their bench. Faribault had no points off their bench. Owatonna played more players in the first half. Foul trouble, not really. Coleman's got 2 and Birkin's got 2. Coleman for Owatonna, Birkin for Faribault, as we are tied at 23 points each at the half. Again, all of our statistics, the service of the folks that can really help you with your life numbers, your taxes. H&R Block offices right here in Owatonna, up in Faribault, and in Lakeville. At H&R Block, you get your maximum refund guaranteed.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local Carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
This Valentine's, enjoy a romantic night at J. Moll's Bowl in Faribault, where you always strike a great meal. Phone 507-323-8228 for reservations. The menu includes a 16-ounce prime rib meal with roasted potatoes, a vegetable, and dinner roll for $29.95. Every meal comes with a glass of wine. Of course, must be 21 to enjoy that. There will be chocolate, roses. J. Moll's Bowl is Faribault's fun center with various bowling packages also available. J. Moll's Bowl, 1902 4th Street Northwest, Faribault.
Yep, it's halftime. We're just about set to get the second half underway. 23-23 is our score. I'm not going to point to any one statistic in this first half because we're tied at 23. Faribault did have a 9-point lead at one point. They've had way too many turnovers. They've got 11, and Owatonna only has 6. So that's one of the reasons why they lost that 9-point lead. As the Huskies hit the floor here, Faribault's just now coming back onto the court. So no warm-ups for either team in terms of shooting at the basket. And Owatonna could have used it. They were really cold in the first half. They got to feel fortunate to be tied at 23. Their shooting percentage has to be... Well, it did heat up a little bit more toward the end of the half, I guess, now that I think about it. So the Huskies in their blue with white numerals, and the Falcons in their white with green trim and black as well. Owatonna will have the ball to start the half. They'll be going left to right, Faribault right to left on your radio dial as we get the second half underway here from Federated Court in Owatonna. Gordy Kosfeld at the KDHL AM Faribault, Minnesota sports microphone. Great to have you along. Hopefully it'll be recorded. We'll have this available by Gamecast. All of our games available by Gamecast. They get a layup out of the gate. I think they called an offensive foul on Owatonna. They did. Coleman. The basket does not count.
Her third personal foul.
So Coleman gets her third foul. She kind of bowled over Fiona Voigt. And the basket did not count. It was a beautiful play coming out of the half. But unfortunately for Owatonna, it didn't work as Gunderson again almost... Well, wait a minute. They call a turnover there. I thought it was deflected by a Husky, but I guess I'm wrong. They start their first possession of the second half with a turnover. You know that had to be the message at halftime, right? Coleman going to be fouled by Voigt. Kind of forced her way to the basket, and Voigt ended up with the second foul. So Jersey Coleman will be at the free throw line. Boy, those are bright peach tennies. Jersey wears number 11 on her uniform, and the free throw is good. Perfect. Nice form at the free throw line. Ends up on her tippy toes. She makes this shot 10 points. And she does. Both of them were swishers. Owatonna with just their second lead, 25-23. That was a push in the back on Gunderson that wasn't called. Another turnover by Faribault. Lechner goes in the lane, bounces it behind her. Almost a double dribble. Back to Lechner for three. It's bottom of the net. She can measure it up and just shoot it like she's practicing in the gym. Leah Lechner hits the three. And there's 5 points off 2 turnovers to start the half. It's a 5-point Owatonna lead. Gunderson right side. DeBruzzi, and another turnover. Pass goes middle of the floor. Right side, it's Lechner. Here's a three. Bang! By Schlotteroff. 8 points off turnovers and an 8-point lead right out of the gate in the second half for Owatonna. And Coach Bardall's going to take a timeout. He could certainly use it. We're just a minute and a half into the second half, and Owatonna goes on an 8-0 run thanks to 3 turnovers that resulted in 2 threes and 2 points at the free throw.
This Valentine's Day, skip the restaurant line and make it special with Cashwise Foods. Treat yourself to sweet Driscoll strawberries, just $3.99. And Four Brothers ribeye steak, $12.99 each for a dinner worth staying in for. Don't forget fresh baked treats, from beautiful cakes to indulgent cookies, and add the perfect finishing touch with Valentine's bouquets starting at $10.99. This Valentine's, make it memorable, make it easy. Only at Cashwise.
Cashwise Foods.
Owatonna's up 31-23. We were tied at the half at 23. Faribault led most of the first half. They had a 9-point lead at one point in the first half. They saw that go by the by because of turnovers, and this second half has started with turnover-itis. A team can sense when you're not strong with the ball, and that's exactly what the Huskies have done here today. Faribault has had no less than 14 turnovers. And so far, Streetland throws it out front. They get in the corner. Birkin for three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Owatonna. Come flying up is Langlois. She'll get it back out front. They swing it top of the key to Lechner. Back right side. And here's another three. Bang. They couldn't hit much in the first half. They're certainly cold to start they're hot to start the second half. Holy moly, Fisher hits her second three. And all of a sudden, it's an 11-point Owatonna lead. DeBruzzi was wide open. They didn't see her. Voigt from the free throw line shoots, misses. Rebound taken down by Schlotteroff. Brings it across midcourt, pass it in the corner. Langley for three. Bang! Is another one. That's their fourth triple of this half. That's all they're shooting. They couldn't hit a broadside of a barn door in the first half, and they can't miss here in the second half. I don't know what Coach Webb told them. There's another push in the back, and they do call that one.
Fouls on Schlotteroff for the Huskies. Drewitz into the game for the Falcons. That is the second.
DeBruzzi is going to check out. Drewitz is going to check in. I didn't hear who the foul was on. I don't see it on the board, so I think it was Schlotteroff. Gunderson dribbles. Birkin gets it to Voigt. Voigt passes it left side to Drewitz. Drewitz is called for travel. It's another turnover. They're 15th. Coleman's going to check in. Because of her foul trouble, she only comes in for offense. And it's working. They have a 14-point lead thanks to bang, 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 triples all over the place. You must like this end of the floor, going left to right on your radio dial. Out front, Fisher bounces it right side, Lechner. Coleman's going to post up. They get it left side for three. Another one by Langlois. 5 triples to start the half and a 17-point lead. Here's a Birkin three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Fisher. She'll get it to Lechner. We'll bring it up the floor. In the corner they go with it. Almost to travel. They get it back out front. Coleman will pass it under the basket. Fisher layup is good. The first 2-point basket. And they really have the Falcons a little disheveled here. It's 42-23. There's another turnover. Pass goes ahead to Roloff, the freshman, who bounces it on the block to Coleman. Coleman almost lost it. Gets it back out front to Lechner. She'll bounce it in the corner. Back out front, they go with it to Coleman. She'll pass it underneath. Wide open layup missed by Fisher. That was a wide open bunny. 16 turnovers by Faribault. That's the first turnover they didn't score on. Voigt turns, shoots a three, misses, and coming back the other way are the Huskies, up 42-23. Talk about getting a lead in a hurry. And a wide open layup is missed by Lechner. In the corner, Langlois goes in, missed the layup. Rebound taken down by Fisher. Faribault isn't even going after the rebounds now. Here goes a rebound by the Falcons. Coach Barnall didn't look too happy on that possession. Birkin almost travels, and she does. So another turnover by the Falcons. And we have another timeout by Coach Barnall. I don't know if they could stop the bleeding. 42-23 Huskies in the second half. I mean, they had 23 points in the first half total. And they almost have 20 already in the second half, and there's 13:36 to
Finding
go.
health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning-Hange at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold, or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
It's 42-23 Owatonna. Faribault has not scored at all here in the second half. Well, they turned the ball over. I think they've only had a couple shots total at the basket. They already have 6 turnovers, and we're not even 5 minutes into the half. So Lechner will bring it up for Owatonna. Passes it on the left side. They get it in the corner. Lob it into Coleman. Layup good. She gets the ball under the basket like that. There's no stopping her. She's got 12. And it's 44-23, a 21-point lead. Voigt was posted up, almost lost it again. Gunderson bounces it to Drewitz. She'll lob it in the lane to Voigt, goes up off glass and scores. That's what Faribault needs to get back to, attacking the basket. It's 44-25, but you have to pass to people when they're open. And you have to beat the ball. Bounce pass goes on the left side. Coleman turns to face the basket. Out front, they go with it to Lechner. Screen from Coleman. It was a moving screen, too. Here's a three. No good. Rebound taken down, thrown off of the Husky by Liv Striefland. Did an outstanding job there. Owatonna up by 19. Again, at the zone trap, pass underneath. Gunderson layup, missed the layup, but got fouled. And add insult to injury, she got hit on the head by the ball after she fell under the basket. I think she's got a contact issue.
Gunderson to the line, shooting 2.
Well, I thought she was acting like it was a contact issue. Maybe she doesn't wear them. I don't know. Official asked her. She said, I'm okay. Missed the free throw badly. First free throw shot this half by Faribault. Missed the second one. Rebound. Voigt had it, lost it, and it goes to Owatonna, they say. There was hesitation on the officials' part. The Husky did try to get to the ball. 44-25. Nobody teaches anybody not to save the ball on your opponent's end anymore. I wonder why that is. You see it at the professional level, too. There's a travel by Owatonna. Their first turnover this half, only their 7th of the game, and that's clearly the difference in this game. 44-25. Faribault still has just 2 points this whole half. Striefland's going to check out. Vanderveen's going to go in for the Falcons. Birkin brings it across midcourt. Drewitz passes it underneath. Gunderson layup good. Nice play, wide open. Gunderson layup is good. She's got 5, and it's 44-27. If you can get some stops, you can get back in this. There's plenty of time. If you're a Falcon fan, Huskies want to keep pouring it on. Coleman in the lane, dump off underneath. Shots blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Vanderveen. Yeah, Vanderveen, I think it was Vanderveen.
Vanderveen, that's her first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Her first. And unfortunately for Vanderveen, the girl was shooting. Peyton Bushel, a junior, is at the free throw line. She made the first one. She'll have another. And missed the second one. Rebound taken down by Vanderveen. Drewitz has the ball, passes the top of the key. Voigt left side to Birkin. They call it for traveling, and I did not see that at all.
Fisher into the game for the Huskies.
Where was the travel? That was not a travel. Coach Bardahl thought the same thing. I did not see a travel at all. And the official called it. I guess that's all that matters. It's another turnover by Faribault. There's a triple by Coleman, no good. Rebound Vanderveen. She'll leave it for Gunderson. Gunderson brings it across midcourt. Again, they're trapping the ball when they get it out front there. Pass goes to Voigt. Voigt almost traveled. Goes right side of the lane. Scoops it up. No good, and she's fouled by Fisher. Jessica's second, I do believe. So Fiona Voigt will go to the free throw line. This is where Faribault needs to make their free throws. That's the best way for them to get back in this game. They're down 45-27 with 11-12 to go. Voigt's free throw is good. Nothing but net. Roloff's going to check out here for Owatonna. Coming back in the game is Kelsey Scala, the junior. Her second free throw is also good. Boyd has 11 points. It's 45-29 as Drewitz pressuring Lechner, and that's what Faribault needs to do, right? They need to get the ball. Coleman hands it off. Lechner gets in the lane. Floater's up, no good. Rebound yanked down by Drewitz. In the open floor, she'll bring it across midcourt. And again, a bad pass. Turned over. Owatonna's going to go back the other way. It's the three, actually. She tried the three, missed it. Rebound by Coleman, and she gets fouled. It's going to be on Voigt. That's Fiona's third.
That's her third personal foul. Team foul number 3. Coleman to the line, shooting 2.
So Jersey Coleman's free throw is good. She's got really good form at the line. She's 3 for 3. Make that 4 for 4. And if I had a kid, I'd show them a video of her shooting free throws. It's 47-29. Voigt underneath the Vanderveen shoots the 8-footer, and it's good. Her first basket. It was outside the paint. Pass goes wide open layup by Fisher. She's got 7 second-half points, 10 now in the game. Again, wide open is the backdoor layup, but Faribault does not see it. It's been open this entire half. But they can't get him the ball. They turn it over. These are all underclassmen for Faribault. No seniors, right? So hopefully it'll catch on soon here. You throw to open people. Here's Voigt. Air ball. Vanderveen saves it right into the hands of Lechner. Throws it ahead to Langlois. She'll bounce it to Fisher. Gets it back top of the key. 3. Bang! She hit another one. Langlois has 3 triples this half. 4 triples in the game. She's got 17, and it's 52-31. Back to a 21-point lead by the Huskies. Drewitz out front. Dribbles right, then left, then back right. Gets it to Gunderson. There's that open, weak outside layup. She missed it. Rebound taken down by Drewitz in the middle of the lane. Throws up a left-handed shot. Missed it. Rebound taken down by Coleman. Coleman looks to bring the ball up herself. Being guarded by Voigt. Dribbles to free throw line. Wide open layup by Fisher. Coleman was like a point guard. 12 for Fisher. Boy, great balance. And it's 54-31 Owatonna. Drewitz underneath. Layup. Gunderson good. Again, if they can get it down the floor, those are constantly open because they're putting so much pressure up top. It's going to get you backdoor layups. Anytime you double team a player, somebody has to go to the basket. They're going to be open. It's 54-33. Lechner dribbles to her left. Floaters up and in. And again, nobody even picked her up. She's got 9. We got almost another turnover here. It's at midcourt. The ball is picked up by Voigt. Almost another turnover. She dribbled to the corner, got trapped. She's in trouble. trying to get away and turns it over. Owatonna's going to throw it ahead. Pass underneath is intercepted by Drewitz, but she throws it right to Coleman off glass, scores. Again, not passing to the open person. It's 58-33 as Voigt gets it over to Birkin. Passes it across to Drewitz, to Gunderson. Vanderveen's open, but Gunderson can't get her the ball. She's trapped, and now they're going to have a foul on Owatonna. With 7:51 to go and a 58-33 Owatonna lead. Most scoreboards, they flash when they put the foul up. This one doesn't, so let's see. I think Coleman got her fourth foul. So she'll have to sit down, but she, I don't know if it'll make a difference. 25 points is a lot to come back from as they nearly turn it over again. With 7:46 to go. Birkin will be the trigger person. Been quiet this half. Gets it way out front. Is another turnover. Man, oh man, going in for the layup and missing is Owatonna. Rebound rolled off, and she's going to be fouled on the rebound. They got three people they can choose from.
Fouls on Striefland for the Falcons.
Going to be Striefland, her first.
Team foul number 4 into the game for the Falcons, Gunderson.
So Gunderson's back in. Drewitz sits down. Owatonna with the ball in a 25-point lead. And through the lane, Lechner just scoops up a shot, misses it. Rebound taken down by Gunderson. Gunderson in the open floor has the ball slapped at. No call. Left side, they go to Striefland. It looked like a reach-in to me. They get it at the free throw line to Voigt. Voigt's going to go in, scoop it up, and they do call a foul. She got kind of clobbered on that one, and it's going to be on Langlois.
Fouls on Langlois for the
Langlois gets called for his second foul. She's been unstoppable shooting the three this half, Langlois. So Voigt at the free throw line. And swoosh.
Slaughterhouse in the game for the Huskies.
Fiona's got 12. 58-34 Owatonna with 7:21 to go. Believe it or not, we were tied at 23 at the half. She hit them both. She is 5 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. She's really picked up her game since Samira Williams got injured. The pass goes. There's that baseline move again. Here's a triple right side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Striefland. For Faribault. She'll pass it over to Gunderson behind her, but she caught it. DeBruzzi gets it back. They swing it right side to Birkin. Another turnover. Going in for the layup. It was missed. Rebound taken out by Owatonna. And now they get the ball back. Roll off turns to go to the basket. She's called for double dribble. Just the second turnover this half by Owatonna. Faribault's had a lot of them. I don't think Coach Bardolph thought that was a double dribble, and he was motioning that to Coach Webb. Right side. Ball got knocked away. It's going to belong to Faribault. They're going right to left on your radio dial. They're down by 23 with 6:34 to go. Well, in the span of 5 minutes, Owatonna went up by 20, so all they did was hit a bunch of threes. Can Faribault do the same? Striefland. DeBruzzi saves it in bounds, and it's another turnover. Man, oh man. The Huskies triple. In and out, no good. Rebound, Gunderson, great rebound there. Bounces it ahead to Birkin. Birkin's in the open floor. She'll pass it across to Voigt, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover.
Coleman into the game for the Huskies.
That's their 24th turnover of this game. They're down by 23, and they've had 24 turnovers. I don't think I need to say any other stat. H&R Block bringing you our statistics tonight. They have offices in Owatonna, in Faribault, and in Lakeville. At H&R Block, they are the numbers people, man. They know taxes. Coleman 3, short. Rebound taken down by Vanderveen. Passes it ahead to Gunderson. Gunderson brings it up the floor, bounces it over to Striefland. Left side, they go with it to Drewitz. Was going to go baseline, and she turns it over. Coming back the other way is Owatonna. Man, oh man. Lechner dribbles to her left. I told you before, they're like piranha. They go right after the ball. Fisher just got herself a little 5-footer. More points off turnovers. I'm having trouble. There's another one. Keeping track. Coleman in the lane's going to shoot and score. She's got 18. And it's 62-35. Birkin quickly gets it to Vanderveen, and there's another turnover. Gunderson was open, but Fisher jumped in front and stole the ball. And the points off turnovers mount. Lechner goes in as it blocked by Birkin, as Gunderson had the ball thrown to her by Vanderveen, and she got fouled by someone from the Owatonna uniform. It's going to be on roll-off. That's her third. So Gunderson's at the free throw line. They're in the bonus. And again, well, 4:47. I doubt they're going to come back from 27 points with 4:47 to go. But I guess you never know. That's why they play the games. As she hits the free throw, Gundy will have another one. Bailey Gunderson, just an 8th grader. Got a bright future here for Faribault. A good athlete, as she missed the second one. The Gordy jinx. Made one, missed one. She's got to work on those this summer. She's 1 for 4. Coleman has it. Dribbles to her left. Bounces it underneath. It goes off somebody's head. It's a turnover by Owatonna. Just their 3rd this half, their 9th of the game. Pass Vanderveen underneath the Gunderson under the basket. She's trapped, and she gets tied up by Coleman. And the foul's going, it's a tie-up. It's going to stay with with Faribault. 62-36. You would not believe that Faribault led most of the first half. It was tied at 23 at the half, and then Owatonna hit bang, 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 bang. Threes all over the place to start the second half. Boyd tries an over-the-head shot. That looked like a horse shot. She's going to go to the free throw line. Fiona. I think Coleman just got her.
Fouls on Fisher for the Huskies, her 3rd personal.
Well, it's not on Coleman. It would have been her 5th. Boyd hits the free throw. She's 5 for 5 this half. She's 8 for 9 in the game. And the Gordy chinks again. She misses the second one. I gotta quit saying that. 62-37. Fisher has the ball running through the lane as roll-off. Full speed. That's what I love. Left corner, they go with it to Coleman. Fakes the shot. Goes in on the baseline. Gets it behind her. They lob it to roll-off. This freshman's going to dribble, penetrate, and lose the ball out of bounds. Just the 4th turnover this half by the Huskies. They're up 62-37 with 3:54 to go. Birkin and DeBruzzi getting ready to check back in. As Gunderson brings the ball up, bounces it to Voigt. Voigt dribbles to her right, gets it behind her. Now they get it in the corner. Striefland 3 is an air ball. It's going to go off of, that was off of Owatonna out of bounds. We're going to give the ball to the Huskies. It doesn't matter. 3:41 to go. You're down 62-37. Meanwhile, Coach Bardall's taking out some starters, and Owatonna's got starters still in the game. As Coleman posting up Boyd. Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound yanked down by Birkin. Langlois missed the triple. Birkin passes it out front. They're going to have a foul on Owatonna. It's going to be on Langlois. Her third. So Birkin at the free throw line has been kind of quiet this half. Air ball. Boy, you don't see that very often. That's her first free throw. She has not scored this half. Had 3 threes in the first half. And they've done quite the job on her. 62-37. Faribault's only scored 14 points this whole half. Of course, they haven't they turn the ball over with regularity. Out front, it's Owatonna, right side Fisher. Starter's still in the game with 3 minutes to go. Shots up, no good. Rebound Fisher. They go on the left wing, across the floor, going in for the layup. Missing again, Owatonna. Fisher again, no good. Rebound taken down by Faribault. They throw it ahead to Birkin. Birkin makes the free throw, or makes the layup. Might have got shoved from behind, too. 62-39 as Owatonna brings it across midcourt. It's Schlotteroff. Coleman, nice move, but missed the layup. Rebound underneath is battled for, and Drewitz comes out of there with it. Drewitz has it knocked away from behind. It's another turnover by Faribault. Might have been a foul in there somewhere. Owatonna comes back the other way, but they want that clock to keep moving. Might be a little hungry. 2:08 to go. Pass goes inside. That was a bad pass stolen away by Faribault. And again, it was a starter into a starter. Drewitz gets it to Vanderveen. Shots up. She's blocked from behind and fouled by Schlotteroff. So Vanderveen will step at the charity stripe with 1:58 to go. Doesn't look like Faribault's going to hit 50 points. Came into this game averaging just over that. Vanderveen misses the free throw. Her first trip. The Roloff's going to sit down, the freshman for Owatonna. She missed the second one. Rebound taken out by Voigt, and they call her for traveling. "28 turnovers by Faribault, and they're down by 23. Here's another near turnover by Owatonna. This has gotten sloppy. Coleman shoots right under the basket, misses. We're going to have a foul underneath called on Voigt. That's her fourth. Coach Barnall's going, what is the foul? He wants an explanation as to why the foul was called. And I guess he's satisfied. 1:40 to go. 62-39. Pass goes on the left wing. 3 for Langlois. No good. Rebound taken down. Fisher back to Langlois. They get a top of the key to Coleman. Coleman wants to attack. Gets in the lane. Spins, shoots, and scores. She's got 20 points, and it's 64-39. She's just unstoppable when she gets it that deep. Pass goes on the left side to Vanderveen, and another bad pass. They got away with it. DeBruzzi gets it out front to Drewitz. Drewitz dribbles to the logo, passes it over to Birkin. Birkin goes toward the baskets, throws up the shot off glass and scores. She's got 4 points this half. She's got 15 in the game, and it's 64-41 as the final minute is clicking away. Lechner left side. Their starters are still on the floor with under 50 seconds, up by 23. Here's a three. It's no good. And Faribault's got starters on the floor too, but who's supposed to be the first one to bring their starters out? Voigt out front to Drewitz. Drewitz to Voigt. She'll shoot the triple. It's no good. Rebound battle for it. Coming out of there with it. Schlotteroff goes the other way. Almost carried the ball. Gets it out front now to Lechner. She'll dribble the logo with 20 seconds to go. The shot clock is off. They'll just dribble this out, and that'll be your final score. 64-41. The Owatonna Huskies defeat the Faribault Falcons tonight here in Federated Court. 64-41. Our H&R Block statistic of the game, without a doubt. There's no question that the stat of this game is going to be turnovers, points off turnovers, no question about it.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local Carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
An incredible 6 threes were made in the second half by Owatonna. Most of the first half, they could not hit a basket to save their soul. They had 6 threes in the second half, and most of them came bang, 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 one right after the other when it was tied at 23 to start the second half. 5 minutes into the second half, they had a 20-point lead, or they were on the doorstep of it anyway. Incredible. Faribault did not have a three-point basket in the second half after getting 4 of them in the first half. They were 9 of 19 from the free throw line. It was 23-0 in points off turnovers in favor of Owatonna, and they win 64-41. That's a 23-point win, is it not? It's amazing how often that stat correlates with the score. Owatonna had just 11 turnovers in this game. Faribault ended up with 28. Free throws, 5 for 8 Owatonna. Faribault was 9 of 19 from the charity stripe. Leading the way for the Faribault Falcons, Birkin had 15 points. Fiona Voigt had 14 points. And let's see, Gunderson had 8, 2 by Drewitz. Striefland did not score. Vanderveen had 2 points. Those are the only 2 off the bench. Owatonna scored, let's see, 1 point off their bench. Let's see, final scoring for the Huskies. Coleman was at 20, if I remember right. Let me count it again. Yep, 20 points. 17 for Langlois, and she had 5 triples. 5 of the team's 9 triples were by Langlois. She had 2 in the first half, 3 in the second half. Fisher had a couple of threes. One of them was a line drive 3, but it still was a 3, right? She had 14 points, 11 of them in the second half. 3 points by Schlotterhoff on a triple as well. I mean, that's how hot they were in the second half. Everybody was hitting threes, and Lechner had 5 points in the second half, finished with 9. She had a 3. So Lechner had a 3. Schlotterhoff had a 3. 2 threes by Fisher and 5 threes by Langlois. That and the points off turnovers were clearly the difference in this game. Faribault had 5 people score, and 6 people scored for the Owatonna Huskies. We'll wrap things up after this.
You train hard. You play harder. Now it's time to level up. The Minnesota Air National Guard isn't just a part-time job, it's a launch pad. Get elite training, real-world experience, and college paid for while staying close to home. You've got the drive. We've got the mission. Call 1-800-835-3764. Your future doesn't wait. Neither do we.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their Like Magic nationwide parts locator, new and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires, 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions, with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
As a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Well, they beat them in the inside and the outside game, did the Owatonna Huskies. I just checked it. 32-16 were the points in the paint by Owatonna. And again, they had 9 threes, and Faribault finished the night with 4 triples. So nearly, more than double them up in the three-point category. Owatonna is now 13-4 in the conference. They are 16-7 overall. And the Faribault Falcons dropped to 11-11 overall, 9-8 in the Big Nine. Falcons will host Winona on Friday, I do believe. I'll be with the boys in Winona Friday for Faribault. And on Thursday, I've got a BA girls game against Randolph over at Van Orso Auditorium, which is probably packed tonight for a ladies-gentlemen doubleheader. Leroy Ostrander is in town over in Faribault to take on the Cardinals of Bethlehem Academy. Again, we want to wish the wrestlers the best of luck. They have their section wrestling on Thursday. They will wrestle Albert Lee, 6 o'clock Thursday night. Or 7 o'clock Thursday night. Northfield and Austin will be the other match at Albert Lee at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. Yeah, there's 2 matches in Albert Lee. Faribault and Albert Lee. Northfield and Austin. The winners will wrestle at 7 after they wrestle at 6. At least that's what they got here. And the winner of that semifinal will go to Rochester for the section final at 1 o'clock at the Mayo Civic Center in Rochester. And the winner goes to the state wrestling tournament. Of course, they have individuals next weekend, so the wrestling tournament for the state is 2 weeks away up in St. Paul. Again, our final score tonight. The Owatonna Huskies victorious 64-41. They scored 32-16 advantage points in the paint. They scored 23-0 advantage points off turnovers. And that is your final, ladies and gentlemen. Gordy Kosfeld signing off here on Southern Minnesota's sports leader for nearly 8 decades, the mighty 920 KDHL. We'll talk to you again hopefully on Thursday when the BA girls host Randolph Cannon Falls. Till then,